Welcome to another episode of the Michigan Dynasty. The 13th ranked Wolverines play at home today. We are going to be wearing the all blue jerseys for today's game. CPU jersey, Western Michigan is going to wear their white script helmet and their white jerseys. We'll see you at halftime. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, it's a blowout tonight.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. Today, a battle in the state of Michigan that will resonate from Motown to the UP, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Wolverines offense will get the first possession of the game. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. They give it to him again. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
No matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they've built this brand in Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll bring it back. It's Morgan. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way...
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires and picked off. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He now has 53 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Bell. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot.
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
They go to the ground. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them. And, David, this defense just has their hands full. There's so many different weapons on the other side of the field that can hurt you, right? It's not just running backs. It's not just wide receivers and tight ends. This quarterback is a major threat when he decides to take off and run.
And it just makes me pause. It makes me slow down a little bit when I start to get upfield because I got to stop and worry about the running back, and now I got to worry about the quarterback run. So much to look at. It takes a lot of discipline to stop these design quarterback runs.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
A little screen to the running back. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
Now on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the tailback. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll fire. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Takes it the other way. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Ball State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Handoff from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it.
Michigan
And guys, this will
rolling
stay
here at halftime, 24-0 over the Western Michigan Broncos.
Tough to beat the pageantry and
Gave Bronco 84 yards off of 15 attempts and 2 scores.
Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield.
I wonder if this could be a day for history. Michigan will kick off to start the second half, but first, some player stats for you. Gallipo not playing very well, 4 for 8, 129, a touchdown and a pick. Franco 15 for 84 and 2 touchdowns. And receiving, Samaj Morgan 2 for 111 and a touchdown. Obviously, the 94-yard score, which was awesome. So, Michigan leads 24-0. We'll see if they can hold on. But let's see what happens here in the second half. Thanks for watching, everyone.
On missed tackles alone, video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Here's the handoff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Gets it out fast. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, he just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On second down, he'll let it fly. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
Makes the grab. It's Morgan. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a reverse.
And another nice game by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Running back goes in motion. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. That last score sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal. They are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And as a defensive line, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
At the 45 on his way. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown has ensued.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to pull that schooner away offensively. They're up by 7 over UTEP. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This drive will open from the 15. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. On the move at the 30. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. He's looking to throw it. He'll heave it deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. The Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Running back searching for a hole. At the 20, he's got space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They're trying to get to it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the point after is good. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
We waited so long to start the season.
Michigan dominates in the first game of the season. 48-3, the final score. Cole Cabana, 10 rushes, 147 yards, and 3 touchdowns in 1 quarter.
Obviously, not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution.
1 quarter, because we didn't sub out until the end of the 3rd. So Michigan completely annihilates Western and Michigan. So
that's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Paul.
Michigan will go to 1-0. Kevin Gallipo, 6 of 11, 166. A touchdown and an interception. Well, rushing wise, Gabe Franco, 21 for 109 and 2 scores. Cole Cabana, 10 for 147 and 3 scores. Samaj Morgan, 3 receptions, 124 yards, and a 94-yard touchdown. Three interceptions on the defense: Jacob Oden, Will Sullivan, and Josiah Edmond. For Western, it was Gio Bettis who got the pick for that. And Aiden Melvin, 15-21, 127, and 3 interceptions. I'm going to scroll through their offensive stats right there. But for Michigan, the kicking, 2 for 3. Savage was 2 for 3 on field goals. Along with 34, 6 for 6 on extra points though. So we'll see. We did not punt. Cabana had only 1 kick return. 2 punt returns for Morgan, 1 for Stewart. Michigan defeats Western Michigan 48-3. And going into next week, we don't know how we'll do, but it's going to be fun to watch and see how it plays out. We moved up to number 11 before our should be top 10 matchup. 5 total tackles, 4 TFLs, and 3 sacks for Sullivan, plus the interception. So, and yep, it is a top 10 Oklahoma squad going into next week. But for us, this talent developer tree, we get to upgrade. So, Michigan, we'll see you next week for the game against Oklahoma and a look at our recruiting right now and how it is going. Montgomery, we are top of him, top of Bradbury, second for Wilkes, but we'll see how that goes. So Michigan So we'll see how this one goes. College football tab, the top 25 looks like this. Heading into week number 2 of the college football season. Thanks for watching this episode. We'll see you later on for the Oklahoma game.